Someone recommended Signalis. Do you guys want to get into what everyone recommended? Shall we just start? Because we got a lot to go through. We do. There's quite a bit going on here. There's more than you would expect, which I'm very happy about. Hello, chat room. So, if you don't know what we're doing today, if you haven't been around, what I did recently in September was there was a little thing that said horror. And what that meant is that you guys get to pick the horror game that I play during October. It's a shorter one. We're just going to default to Alien Isolation after I've beaten it. So what we did is we created a little short Google Doc. If you've never seen this Google's form before, you missed out. You literally put the name of the game and you put the store link or the itch link or whatever. Anything where I can go and buy the game, you would put the link there. I do have to point a couple of things out. This was a very simple form. Like I'll show you again. It was an extremely simple form. There was only two things that you could put. Put the name of the game, or you could put the name or the Steam store link or itch link. That's all you could do. That was the two forms. Chat room. I don't want to be that guy, but a surprising amount of you completely messed this up. And it wasn't even close. So we're going to go into a new segment that hopefully I'll be able to do in the stream a lot. This is called Gecko Scrolls Bullies His Twitch Viewers. You guys, beyond my wildest expectations, managed to not only completely fuck up the form several times, but you also managed to put the dumbest answers I might have ever seen in anything ever. You guys knocked it out of the fucking park by being a moron. One of the funniest ones. Remember how I said that I would need a itch link or a Twitch link or a Steam link or something? I need a link to the game. How many people do you think completely forgot to fill out that part of the form? You would think it's only a small handful of people. No, it wasn't. Chat room, fucking 12 of you managed to not fill out the second part of the form. 12 of you put the name of the game and then completely forgot to put any link in the second bit. That is over an eighth of you that did not give me a link to the game that you wanted me to play. So congratulations on that. You guys did an absolutely amazing job. But that's not all. There was several of you who misinterpreted the form. And instead of putting a name, you decided to put your name, which I didn't actually take a lot of pictures of because it was kind of stupid. Someone genuinely put their actual fucking name in name, which God bless them. But we do have a couple of other ones. We need to honor the clowns that are in the class right now because several of you decided to be absolutely funny. So I thought I'd just give you the spotlight right now and show you several of the funny submissions that people posted. Let's start with the funniest one, shall we? The one that's absolutely made me roll in my fucking grave. Somebody decided to put Ape Escape. You're so funny. You are the funniest motherfucker in the chat. Congratulations. But it's not only that. Instead of putting nothing underneath it, they put the Steam link to be fucking Concord. Concord. A game link that you can't even go to anymore. Congratulations, No Face. You are the funniest person in the chat. You are absolutely hilarious. Someone just decided that the Steam link was Steam Store. Oh, this is the best one. This is what I really like. So, fun fact. This is a genuine submission. This is not a meme. This is not a meme at all. The name of the game is Eternal Punishment. And they said it's GameCube. You'd have to emulate it most likely. Chat, do you know what the problem with this submission is? That's not the name of the game! There is not a GameCube game, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this. There is not a GameCube game called Eternal Punishment. Eternal Punishment is a PlayStation game. I think they mean Eternal Darkness, because if you Google the words Eternal Punishment GameCube, you get Persona. How? You want me to play Persona, or do you want me to play Eternal Darkness? Which is it? Which is it? Which is it? Which do you want me to play? It doesn't end there. Some of the responses are fucking stupid. Some of them are really, really, really dumb. Someone recommended Dark Knight with Flopper, which is a clone. That is a clone of Slenderman, where you go against a dog. I'm not playing that. Only one person recommended Garden of Banban. Why would you do that? Several people recommended the same game, but spelled it differently. And I'm pretty sure someone spelled Phasmophobia wrong. And of course, the most impressive one, which I'm just amazed by. Chat room, have you ever heard of the Roblox game Dress to Impress? I would scroll down on this list, but the Steam link is somehow worse. I cannot explain to you how much worse what they put is. Show us. So anyway, you guys didn't exactly make it easy for me, but thankfully for me, I was able to actually go down and figure out what games you all wanted to play. Without further ado, how about we go through the top 5 most voted for games, going from the order of least voted to most. You guys will be able to vote in this chat on the end of what you want to play. I will say though, one game won handedly, not even close. One game absolutely blitzed past all of the other games. So let's go through the top 5 that we have. Starting at number 5, with a whopping, miraculous 3 votes, is a little indie game called It Steals. This game is made by the same person who made Lethal Company. It's a interesting little hide-and-seek game, from what I can tell, where you basically run around and run away from a monster and have to collect several different little things. It's like if Pac-Man was actually a horror game. Apparently it's really good. Apparently it is genuinely really, really, really fucking good. Like, actual shit yourself scared kind of stuff. It's a cool one. Yeah, I've heard it is very, very good. And thankfully for me, it's very cheap. Very, very, very cheap. So yeah, that's our lowest submitted one. Now, the next 3 games that we are going to talk about, chat, are all tied. All of them are tied. And one of them is very fucking funny. One of them is objectively very funny. We'll start with one that I actually saw quite a few people ask for and say that they wanted to play. They wanted to see me play. This is Darkwood. Darkwood is a isometric survival game. So you play in this top-down perspective. I think it's survival horror, so it's a lot of going around and like finding and scavenging shit, making sure that you don't starve and you don't die. I will admit, hand on heart, out of all of the games that are in this list, this is the one I know the least about. Like, I know that Darkwood is apparently very good, but I've never played it. I've never seen anyone play it, and I've never really looked out information for it. The other games I have either played or I know through general osmosis what it is. So that's our second one. Chat room, I have a genuine question. Do you want the funny one, or do you want the one that's going to make you guys cry? Both? I can't do both at the same time. The one that'll make you cry? Ranking in at tied for is Phasmophobia, a game where I have seen several people outcry extremely vocally that they want me to play it. Fun fact, every submission for Phasmophobia was spelled differently, and only 2 of the suggestions for Phasmo had the actual Steam link. You guys managed to just completely fuck this up. Congratulations. It should have been PhasVR. I have lumped Phasmophobia and PhasVR into the same one. If I would to play this, I would play it in VR. Since this is the only game that has VR compatibility, we would play this VR. Now on to the funny one. Chat room. Let's do a little bit of investigation, shall we? I want you guys to all take a quick back look at the form. And I want you all to pay very close attention. Not to that bit. Ignore that bit. Ignore that bit. To the things on this form. Horror game you want Gecko to play, only submit 1. Don't vote for Alien Isolation. He is already playing it. Nothing over £60. It will be played in October. Name of the game, and then the Steam link. There was only one rule in this entire fucking thing, and you guys managed to break it handily somehow, because the next game is fucking Alien Isolation. It was the one game you were not supposed to vote for. It was the only rule. You had one job, and you still voted for it. The one rule. So now, Alien Isolation is on the list. If you guys vote for it, I will play it. But Jesus Christ, guys. You guys are very smart. You guys are extremely smart. It's on the poll. It's on the poll. The people have demanded it. So ignoring the fact that I was already planning to play this game, if whatever game we got was a one-shot or pretty short, Alien Isolation is now on the list. But it's not over, because there is still one more game we need to talk about. Chat room. Just so you know, every game so far has been tied or very close to tying. We had a game with 3 votes, and then 3 games with 4 votes. The next game, and the one that is at the top of the list, had 7 people. 7 separate people vote for it. Completely. Basically winning outright. Not even fucking close. On the 80 votes. There were. A lot of you guys voted for random stuff. A lot of you guys voted for very, very, very strange things. A lot of it is quite nice indie horror, I will say. Someone voted for Phantom Liberty, which is, I do need to say, I'm done shitting on you guys, but Phantom Liberty, that's a cyberpunk DLC. You know that, right? Like, you know that. That's not a horror game. The thing that won out, handily, above everything else. 7 different votes. Signalis won, handily. Not even. People want me to fucking play this game, apparently. If you don't know, this is a traditional survival horror game. This is, your ammo is limited. You are fighting against zombies. Everyone said it's very gay. It's basically Darkwood, but lesbian. Congratulations, chat. You can choose if you want to be gay or not in the poll, because that is all of our games. Ignore the fact that I have to boot up this to get Alien Isolation. I kind of fucked up, so this is going to sound stupid. When Alien Isolation asked me how old I was, I accidentally said I was 12 because I misclicked. So it doesn't let me on the Alien Isolation page on my computer anymore. I have to go through Steam. I can't do it on my browser because the cookie thinks that I'm 12 years old, which is really weird that it lets me in every other game. But specifically for Alien Isolation, I have to go through main Steam. I kind of fucked up. Yeah, you know, we'll just real quick. We'll just, yeah. So I kind of fucked up with that one. But ignore that. Ignore that. You guys now get to vote. It does feel a bit weird, considering that Signalis won so fucking hard compared to the other games. Like, a gap of 3 different votes is quite insane. You guys were all very scattered, I will say. But now we can do a little vote. Signalis, Phasmophobia, Alien Isolation, Darkwood, and It Steals. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm very surprised by the results. You guys have surprised me, I will say. You have absolutely surprised me. Chat, why? All the lurkers. All the fucking lurkers that are sat. Yes. Yes. It Steals. Another vote to It Steals. Another. Another. The jack-o'-lantern. It steals the W's. I almost didn't put it on as well. I didn't notice that it had 3 votes. It is short. I know it's short. I'm readjusting the plan on the fly. We're gonna... Right. Here's what we're gonna have to do. Another day, we're gonna have to do Darkwood versus Signalis. Because those two are neck and fucking neck. Slotwood versus Robot Yuri. Exactly. It's lesbian day. Why hasn't it won? What we'll do is next stream, we will have Signalis versus Darkwood. And that'll be the game that we play for the rest of October. How about that? How about that, Jake? Because let's be fucking real. It Steals has won. I'm not playing fucking Phasmo. The people have spoken. All right, there we go, chat. It stole. It won. We have found the game that we will be playing today. And thankfully for me, it's very cheap. Yippee! I've heard this is very short. So we'll play it for today, and I will shit myself.